Jeff, what's up, man? We'll give it a couple minutes for people to roll in, and then we'll get started. Golf score? I commented on the post. It was 78. 78, 10 pars, 1 birdie. Dustin was almost right on. He had 10. The answer was 11, but he had the right score. There was a bunch that were right around the right score. Maybe I got to do a different guessing game because people are starting to pay attention. Yeah, you were close. I missed a bunch of. I missed like 2 or 3 birdie putts too, so you were one off. Also, those that had 79, I made like a 10-foot putt to save par on the 18th hole, so that almost was different. It was almost a 79. Daryl, what's up? Can't tell what is wrong with this angle. Am I too far away? Try bowling? My wife tied me like 2 months ago, so you have to lower your guesses on bowling by quite a bit. All right, let's give it 1 or 2 more minutes. $78 now spares in my bowling. No spares. Yeah, I think my bowling score time was like 130 or something. I used to play all the time and after high school and in high school, and I think I'd gotten like a 220, which I thought was great, or 215, somewhere in there. Obviously, my skills have dropped since then, if you even call those skills. Any open elite box? There's not. That's this one here, and it's completely full. Unless someone's selling a random, it's a 2-boxer. So we're gonna do one of these two, and this one here. That'll be the second break. We're gonna do jerseys here in a second, and then that's all we're doing today. Quick stream. I don't have. You can see there's some of the boxes and Big Al's helmets, and behind me too for the next series I'm working on. So I think my wife got me sick though. Terrible sore throat, but whatever. I'll full man flu in swing again. We're all sick all the time these days. Get over 200. Yeah, I think I only did it once or twice, and I was proud of it. But now I'm like low hundreds, so something changed. My age is one of the things that changed. Okay, this is like I said, this is gonna be a short stream. I can't do a live fill Big Al's 2-box. The only thing we could do if you guys wanted to is we could do a live fill discount series by division for $28. There's no stress if we don't want to do that. That's just an option we could if we want to do a live. Other than that, we're going to do our 2 pre-fills and call it a day. So we got a 3-box. Appreciate you guys for filling that up. We had 2 extra solos because we got to 29 instead of 30. That's fine. And then we have our 2-box mixer. We only did that because Fire Factory is here late. I think it's half FedEx, half me. I ordered it maybe a half a day late this time, but it's showing it's coming Monday. Usually it gets here Friday, so 2 cases coming Monday, so we'll be ready for the next 2 weeks, but we had to change it up this weekend. So for those that love Fire Factory, I'm sorry. I like it too. All right. Let's get rolling. In the jersey break, this is a 3-boxer. We had no trade. We had trades over here. I don't think we had any trades. We had Archie Manning sold, but I don't think we've had any trades on this side. If I'm wrong, please remind me. Jonathan S., you have Favre and Ottinger. Ottinger was up for sale, I believe, or trade. Tim Ovechkin and Brady Tkachuk. Vinny, Caleb Williams and Chris Bosch. Larry, you have, and you just said that, didn't you say Chris Bosch was up for trade, or were you offering it to someone? Larry, Bergeron and John Stockton. Richard, you have Allen, Kukoc, Marino, Dawkins, Montana, Zibanejad. You also bought Archie Manning from Obi. Sadik, you have Wade, Crosby, Schmidt, Parker. Matt, you have Jefferson, Kempe. Nate, you have Thomas and Julio. Daryl, you have Dion, Slavkovsky, Hischier, and Scherzer. Jim, Rivera, and Carter. Doug, McKinnon, and Dobbs. Eric, you have Jones and Rose. That's not Julio. I should probably... You got Chipper Jones. Trader Cell. Okay, that's Bosch. Okay. Oh, you just said it right above and I missed it. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, but you got Troy Polamalu. Sadik, you have Betts and Amendola. Jeff H. Ronaldinho and Garrett Wilson. Greg Kyrou and Rasheed Wallace. Jason Keller and Alexander. Bill Holmgren, Matthew Tkachuk, Nix, Altuve, Lillard, and Adams. Ty, you have Witten and McCaffrey. Greg, Herbert, Newton, Collins, and Doan. Dustin, you have McLaurin and Richardson. Congrats on getting the score correct. Daryl, you took Hughes and Bobrovsky to help us close. We had 6 solos. CK took Brindamore and Rice. Matt, you had Carter Verhage. Jonathan R., you had Hutchinson. Jonathan S., you had Larry Johnson. And Mike, you had Sean Kemp. Those are our jerseys. Give me 1 second to blow my nose, not in this room, so it's not annoying. I'm so sick of allergies and sickness, and give me a surgery on my nose or shot or something that gets rid of all that, please. I'd give up one of my children for that. All right. Jerseys. So again, sorry for the there behind this. You guys can see I've been working on the series. There's a few there. Good luck trying to tell who those are, but there's a ton more behind me, a ton more in the room. I think I've got about 100 more to box up, and then that should be ready to go for Monday. All right. But in our jerseys, I need our rose gold cage, and we need 3 numbers. Where is my notebook? Over here. Okay, let's shake it up. This is gonna bug me. $64 bingo balls in there. We need 3 of them today. Good luck, everyone. Panther's helmet's cool looking. Oh yeah, it's another. It's a different rave. I'd already showed the one next to it, so I just slid it down while I was putting stuff back in there. Okay, 3 numbers. Let me cross all this off. Cross everything off besides Thomas and Notre Dame, because you got the chance on Monday. All the pressure's on you. Okay. First number is 129. 129. Next number. 76. 76. And our last number is 106. 106. I ran out of space to write that. Okay, guys. Where can I put this? Okay, we'll grab those guys. 129, 76, and 106. Don't I know it? Yeah, don't be stressed about it. It's a free guess game. If you get it wrong, you get it right again the next week and go again for it. did one search through. I didn't find 106. Let me try one more time here. Just renumbered this whole series, so I thought maybe I left one out, but back corner. And I left my notebook to make sure I even have the right numbers. Hold on. $129, check. $76, check. $106, check. Okay. I think I need to do another run through to make sure I don't have numbers that don't exist or numbers that do that aren't in there. That's the last thing I need. Okay. Well, let's roll. Good luck, everyone. I forget which sports we had last weekend. Feels like we've been heavy on basketball and hockey lately. If it's statistically, it should be heavier on football and hockey, but time to see JJ's been hiding. He has. He's probably one of the oldest now that we've knocked out a few of the older ones. So let me get my list up. There it is. Okay, here we go. Box number 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure I know who that is just because of the color base. I don't know if it's this way or the other way. I believe it's this way. Number 25. I saw a all-star one of his sell for extremely cheap yesterday, and I barely missed it. I would have bought it just for my PC, but I missed it. The red all-star one. I think it's cool. That is a thick hockey jersey. That is Mr. Jordan Kyrou. Jordan Kyrou, AJ Sportsworld on this one. Adidas Pro. Let's pull that out. I told you guys a bunch of times. I saw him live. He buried a goal in front of our crowd. And then they went on like a 15 game, 10 game win streak to take our chances away from making the playoffs. Utah. We wouldn't have made it anyways, but they didn't have to be so aggressive about it. Kyrou. Beautiful jersey. Classic home jersey here. St. Louis Blues. Pretty sure Greg claimed Kyrou. I think that's a claim. Where's my list? Greg, you did. Jordan Kyrou. Beautiful hit, Greg. Congrats. St. Louis Blues, Adidas Pro. AJ Sportsworld is the COA. Cool thing about these COA, I bought a jersey from them once. Well, more than once, but one time it showed up and this sticker had fallen off. It was stuck to the bag. If you pull those off, the whole thing says void on it in little letters. Void, 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 void. Then they came and did a signing next to me for one of the Utah guys, and I brought it, and they exchanged it. They knew they were coming, so they brought me the replacement, which is cool. But nice little tamper-proof evident hologram there. Greg, nice hit. Jordan Kyrou. Have the same one in my PC. Hey, number 2, 106. Anyone doing anything fun today? I've got a soccer season was supposed to be over, but there was one that got rained out, so this is a makeup game, and I got a piano recital today too. I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. Oh, now I do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes I can tell by the weight that they are not baseball and they are not basketball. And usually means they're hockey, but sometimes there's some heavy football ones. This is another hockey jersey. Watching it rain here in Pennsylvania. It's hot as can be. I golfed yesterday. It was 90 degrees. That is the reverse retro. I love this jersey. I've been trying to hit him elsewhere, and I have no luck. I have 2 in my reserves. There's one of them. Well, one in the reserves, one in the series. That is Slavkovsky. I forget how to pronounce his first name. You don't say it like it looks. Juraj. You say it a different way. I'm sure Daryl knows. Slavkovsky. You think this would be Toronto colors? It's not. It's a reverse retro for the Montreal Canadiens. This is an awesome jersey. Back-to-back hockey. Sorry, everyone that's looking for non-hockey. We have 2 hockey already today. Slavkovsky on the reverse retro. Always look for this on the reverse. A little RR up there will tell you, for those that don't know. Right there. Nice Montreal Canadiens baby blue reverse retro. White strap there. This one is Fanatics. And that was claimed by Daryl, right? Isn't that? It was. That was your second claim. Daryl, nice hit. We got a couple hockey jerseys for you here now. You hit the Lindros a couple weeks ago or last week, whenever it was. Nice one. Congrats. I bought this one straight from Fanatics. That was half a year ago, probably. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me get it back in there. Again, I hate these bags more than anything in the world, but there's somewhat work. Daryl, that's it. Slavkovsky. Okay, 129, 129. Last box of this 3-boxer, then we'll do our mixer. Only thing we have to do is random which of the 2 we're going to do. I can't tell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, now we know what sport it is. Pinstripes. I guess there's 1 pinstripe in the NBA or 2 pinstripes in the NBA, but this is not NBA. This is MLB. I feel like we haven't pulled MLB in a while. Is that Max? Daryl says Max. That might be Mr. Scherzer. Let's see. It is Max Scherzer, pitcher, New York Mets. Good autograph on that. Let's pull it out. That one I don't think was claimed. The other 2 were claimed. This one got random to somebody. I don't know who though. I'll find it in a second. That's you too, Daryl? Is that one of your randoms? It is on your Dion spot. Jeez, Daryl, save some for the rest of us. Max Scherzer. Got a claim and a random. Nice jersey there. Fanatic certified. Nike. Tag down below as well. New York Mets. Meet the Mets. Sheesh, have yourself a day, Daryl. Okay. We had Jordan Kyrou, Slavkovsky, and Max Scherzer. No basketball today, no football today. The amount of times we don't pull a football jersey in a 3-boxer is still shocking to me. I never won more than 2 in one day. There you go. There's a first for everything. Congrats, Daryl. I didn't know that. Maybe I did. Okay. Congrats, you too, on those 3 jerseys. No football, no basketball. I like to get at least one of those two, but it's random what we get. Okay, let's keep rolling. We have our mixer today. Again, Fire Factory break. One second. I enjoy the Fire Factory case with four helmets. We're only doing 2 today. We can do a Big Al's discount if anybody wants to. If you want to, just say sure, no, prefer not to. I'd love to. If we don't, we'll just finish with this. This is a 2-boxer. Fire Factory will be here Monday, not today, so I had to mix it up. Let's read out the teams, though. And no Big Al, so I can't run a Big Al live. It's being built as we speak, as you can see. Okay. Ron, I have you San Francisco, and you traded for Arizona. Greg, you have Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Dallas, Seattle, Rams, and New England. Chad, you had Chicago and Indy. Ron, you had Denver and Vegas. Michael, you had Philadelphia and the Jets. Nate, Green Bay, Cleveland. Brad, Houston and Washington. Nick B, Detroit, Tennessee. Nick F, Giants, and you traded for Atlanta. Scott, you had Kansas City and Carolina. Jonathan R, Chargers and Cincy. Bill S, Buffalo and Tampa. Matt, Minnesota, New Orleans, and Baltimore, Miami. I should be drinking water right now. Not very smart. Let me get rid of these 3 bingo balls here. Okay, we have our final box here. We don't need to random that, but we have boxes 1 and 2 left from Hit Braid. We'll roll till we get a 1 or a 2. Would love to get a headliner for Hit Braid. There's some fun ones on there, so cross our fingers here. 6 will not work. Let's roll it 8 more times till we get a 1 or a 2. Or just 1 more time. See that 2 there? Yes, you do. 2 works. Just touching that makes the whole camera go sideways, huh? Okay, box 2 it is. Box 4 from Gold Rush. Daughter is with my wife teaching dance this morning, so she had to text me her guesses. My son picked his here. They happen to share 2 teams. They're sharing the Packers and the 49ers. Daughter has Jaguars and Dolphins. Son has Chiefs and Bills. They only have 2 chances here, but she's made up the gap. She's only down by 1 or by 2. Let's do Gold Rush first. Hit Parade second. And then I think we're gonna call it after this. So no Big Al's to do a live fill. We'll make it a nice, short and sweet, 30-minute stream. Then I got soccer game to go to in an hour, piano, and then I'll spend the rest of the night building this Series 33. So still box, final ones in the case we've already been opening. The case that we're dropping today for Monday starters, the single box, will be from a brand new case. It is our final case of this series. And I'm pretty sure they'll have a new series out in time by the time we're done with that case, according to what he told me. But not always accurate, so we'll see. Well, we went this whole case with speed replicas. I'll take that. OBSR 4s, no college. Another thing here. This used to mean something. Numbers. I'm sure it does now. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Steelers. I'm trying to think if I can see who that is. Maybe I know who it is. Steelers Classic Speed. Who had Pittsburgh? Ooh, Fields. Could be Fields, huh? I didn't even think about that. That was the second spot claim. Greg, that's you. I've not watched enough of these to know who does or doesn't come. I mean, I have a general idea with Hit Parade. The dice roll, Carlos, is that what you're talking about? Or what numbers? Oh, on top of the box? Back in the, I feel like they used to put those on like some of the bigger hits. Like they would catalog the bigger hits and not the other ones, but now it's just hit or miss what they put them on. So, Classic Speed going to Mr. Greg. Let's see what you got, Greg. 3, 2, 1. Hey, that's not bad. I'll take it. I love a signature. That is. Nick knows his stuff. That's Justin Fields. Where is Fields now? Is he still in Pittsburgh? I don't think he is, right? Jets, that's right. Moving around. I loved watching him in high school and college. He was on that TV show. That was pretty cool. The Netflix special. Greg, nice hit. Justin Fields. I don't mind it. Okay, now we're going to hit parade box 2. This is number 97 of 100 from our week of different mixers, ending with today's mixer. Next week we're back to normal with Big Al's and some Fire Factory on the weekend. I don't think I'm going anywhere yet. Craig with the helmet and the jersey, Daryl with the jersey and the jersey. You guys ruling the weekend stream so far. 97 of 100. Jeez, that looks like a freaking spider was crawling on me. I hate spiders. Come on, headliner. Come on, headliner. We can do it. Here's our generic card, COA card. I'm going to shove it to the side down here, actually. Jeez, lots of little pieces of packing material this time, huh? Feels like a speed, so that's good. Looks like a speed. That's good. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Come on, headliner. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That is double AFC North hits from the mixer today. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. That's crazy. Double AFC North. I don't think Cincy got claimed either. Cincy was a random going to Jonathan R. Cincinnati Bengals spot 13 with the Chargers. Jonathan R. Nice hit, Jonathan. This has a chance of being a headliner, right? Don't they have Mr. Chase? I don't know if Burrow's in this series, but I think Chase is. I could be wrong. Speed replica. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. Hey, I asked for a headliner. Not the biggest headliner name, but always great to pull him. I mean, when I'm comparing him to Mahomes and stuff, Jamar Chase is just as good of a headliner name as a bunch of them, but that rookie Mahomes signature would be awesome. We got one more chance for that. Jamar Chase. I could be spouting this off when he wasn't a headliner, but I thought he was. I'm going to check. Yeah, he was. Jamar Chase. There he is. And there was no Burrow. I was right. Tons of fun headliner names still left there for our next box. Hopefully we got 2 of them. That's going to Jonathan R. Congrats, Daryl, Greg, and Jonathan R. on your hits today. Let's do a quick recap. The mixer, third party, we had Justin Fields and Jamar Chase. Good hits there. Our Big Al's jerseys were Max Scherzer, Slavkovsky, and Jordan Kyrou. 2 claimed, 1 not claimed. Easy to hit claim when it's half and half for the most part, though. Appreciate you guys. Sorry again that it's not our normal weekend with Big Al's and Fire Factory, but that'll be back next week. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We may do some other we tried the bid wars yesterday. We may do a few more of those. Obviously, I was under on both those. That's good for you guys. You guys got ones that won those got great deals. We may do more of those. We might do winner's choice this week. We have starters dropping in, I don't know, 5-6 hours. So we'll see you guys then, and back on Monday for a normal stream. Hopefully the start of Big House Series 33. I'll put up the last team standing guess today, so you have more than 16 hours to guess like last time. Okay, thanks guys. Have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna have fun at soccer and piano. So we'll see you.